Miss, why do I have to pretend to be you again? If Madam finds out, she's going to kill me.
Don't be such a coward. Today, I need you to find out if Charles is really the playboy as the rumors say. But enough. I'm off to see Gavin.
Miss, you were out all night. Madam is already suspicious. Besides, your wedding with Mr. Charles is days away.
Who says I'm marrying that playboy? Gavin is the only man I'll ever love. If you mess this up, you'll regret it when you get home. Now go.
Thank you, sir.
Miss, are you Mr. Silas's daughter?
Let it slip and I'll kill you.
Yes.
I am Charles, the Marquis's heir. Fate must have brought us together.
Hello, Mr. Charles.
Miss, enjoying the flowers.
I am Juliana, personal maid of Janice the Chancellor's legitimate daughter. A month ago, I learned that the mad woman locked in the dog cage was actually my mother.
You here, take this. I'm in a hurry to drink. Feed the dog for me.
Like... Time to eat.
Don't be afraid, Jules. I am your mother.
Madam told me I was just a foundling. He said I had no mother.
You have 3 moles on your waist, don't you?
That's when I learned my father was the Minister of Revenue, and my mother was his lawful wife. Mother. Silas coveted my mother, so he destroyed my family.
Don't touch me! Stop struggling! You crazy bitch! Someone rip out her teeth and pull her nails! Throw her into the backyard dog cage!
You pretended to be insane for over a decade. Living in a dog cage, eating dog food, all to tell me the truth one day. The Zhang family is my sworn enemy. And you, Charles, Janice's fiancé, will be the first piece in my game. Starting today, I will replace Janice completely and make the Zhang family pay for everything.
Hang the lantern a bit to the right.
Madam, here's the shopping list for the Mid-Autumn Banquet. Please take a look.
Make sure the crabs are from Sun Lake. And get the 20-year-old wine. This bird's nest isn't good enough. Replace it with the new Imperial batch. Go ahead.
Yes.
Mommy? Madam, Mr. Liam has been asking for you all morning. I couldn't calm him down.
Hold me, Mommy. Come here, Liam.
Have you been a good boy today?
Yes, I ate half a bowl of porridge today. Daddy said he will take me to see the lanterns tonight. Daddy will be right back. Look at you.
Madam.
Bad news! A woman dressed like a peasant is causing a scene outside. She said she is the real lady of the Marquis's manor and that you're an imposter maid. So today's finally the day. Janice. I've been waiting for you, Zoe. Take Liam back inside.
Yes.
Quinn, come with me.
Yes. Move, let me in. You've all been fooled. I am the real lady of the house. The one inside is a fake. Her name is Juliana. She used to be my personal maid. Nonsense. The Marquis's wife is the legitimate daughter of the Chancellor. It couldn't be someone like you. Exactly. Look at those ragged clothes and that loud mouth. 5 years ago, I had to leave the capital to recover from an illness. While I was gone, she stole my identity and married into this family. Let go of me. Let me in. I want to see Mr. Charles. Let me go.
What's all this noise?
Juliana Open your eyes and take a good look. I'm Janice. I am the real lady of the house. You are nothing but my lowly maid. Get on your knees and greet me.
Janice, you ran off with another man the day before your wedding. I took your place and married into this family. Now you're broke, and you want your old life back. You wish.
You say, you are the lady of the house. Can you prove it? My face is proof. I look exactly like the Chancellor's wife. You imposter. You'll never replace me. Is that so? Come closer. Let me take a look. Juliana, I am back. Your stolen life ends today. How dare you? Juliana! How dare you hit me? You lowly maid! How dare you call yourself the lady of the house? Hitting you is getting off easy. Guards, tie up this lying fraud and send her to the authorities.
Yes.
Let me go! I'm the real lady, Juliana! You will pay for this! My parents won't let you off!
Stop. What is going on?
Mr. Charles, I'm the real daughter of the Chancellor. 5 years ago, Juliana stole my identity and married into your family. Now she's trying to silence me forever.
Honey, is that true?
Since Charles inherited the title, he's become a different man. He's ruthless and decisive now. The Emperor trusts him more than anyone. If he finds out I'm an imposter, he will never forgive me. I can't let him suspect a thing.
What do you think, honey? Some nobody shows up out of nowhere and claims she's the lady of the house. Am I supposed to hand her my place? I have proof. I really am the lady. Mr. Charles, please believe me.
Making a scene at the gate is so improper. Myth, come inside and talk. You too, honey. This matter needs to be settled face to face.
Yes. A fake is a fake. No matter what you say, it won't matter. Once I show the proof, we'll see how you talk your way out of this.
Look at this place, it's beautiful. Back then, I looked down on Charles because of his playboy reputation and ran away with Gavin before the wedding. That's how Juliana stole my place. Who would have thought Charles would rise to power while Gavin kept failing the exams, leaving me with nothing? Juliana, just you wait. I will take back everything you stole from me.
Miss, you claim to be the Chancellor's real daughter. Can you prove it?
Of course. This bracelet was a gift from Princess Zoe when I was born. There's only one like it in the capital. Inside the bracelet is her personal seal sanctuary.
I've heard Princess Zoe once gave a jade bracelet to the Chancellor's legitimate daughter. But for the past 5 years, I've never seen you wear it.
Of course she hasn't. Because she is a fake. Juliana was nothing but my lowly maid. She may have stolen my identity, but she could never steal this bracelet. This bracelet has been on Janice's wrist since she was a child. It proves that I am the real daughter and the real lady. Juliana, get on your knees and admit you stole my identity. For the sake of you having served me, I'll ask my husband to spare you an easier death.
This lady has the jade bracelet given by Princess Zoe. Honey, what do you have to say for yourself?
What cat got your tongue? Keep lying!
Honey, if someone has a bracelet like this, does it prove she is the lady here?
Ridiculous! There's only bracelet like this in the world. Of course it proves it. Don't tell me you have one too.
How do you prove this bracelet is yours?
What? I have to prove it. It's right on my wrist.
Just because you're wearing it doesn't make it yours. What if I say you stole it, snatched it, or swindled it?
That's a lie! The princess gave it to me when I was born. I've been wearing it for 20 years.
That's just your word. Honey, everyone in the capital knows about the princess's gift. If someone planned to impersonate me, they could have made a copy.
No,
Are you saying this is a fake?
Otherwise, how could there be two identical bracelets?
what? No.
Quinn, bring me the jewelry box from my vanity. Yes.
That's impossible.
Honey, I've never worn this bracelet because it is too precious. I was afraid someone would use it against me. I guard it against everyone, except the people closest to me.
These two bracelets look exactly alike.
That can't be. The princess gave it to me. How could there be a second one?
Because the one on your wrist is a fake.
What?
How is this possible? Lou, leave us.
Yes.
Madam, please spare me. Having me marry into the manor under Miss Janice's name is treason against the Emperor, madam.
I took you and your life is mine. If I tell you to marry, you'll do as you're told. If you slip up in the Marquis's manor, I will skin you alive.
I wouldn't dare. I'll be careful no one will find out.
Madam, what is this?
Everyone knows Princess Zoe gave a bracelet to the Chancellor's legitimate daughter. The one Jan wears is only a fake. Keep the real one safe for now, so people in the Marquis's manor won't be suspicious.
Janice, bet you didn't see this coming. This real bracelet is in my hands.
This is impossible. I've worn it for 20 years. How could it be fake?
Honey, it's true the seal bears the word sanctuary, but this bracelet carries Princess Zoe's blessing. Therefore inside it is the word sanctity. Only a few people know that no fake could copy it.
It's true, one says sanctity, the other says sanctuary.
How could this be?
If you still doubt me, send someone to ask the princess and you'll know everything.
How dare you scam your way into my manor?
No, mine is the real one. I am the real lady here. He's the fake. He is just a lowly maid and an orphan wretch. How could she be the lady?
Still lying now, gods drag her away.
Mr. Charles, please believe me. I am the real one. He is the fake. Mr. Charles, trust me.
Master, Madame Nanny Joan from the Grand Princess's Manor asks for an audience.
Perfect timing, since you refuse to admit it. We'll let the nanny identify the real owner herself.
A nanny from the Grand Princess's manor. I didn't notify them. But it's fine. Once she testifies, Juliana has dead meat.
Grand Princess Zoe sent me. The princess heard someone's faking the Chancellor's daughter, so she sent me here to look into it. Years ago, I accompanied the princess to deliver the Chancellor's baby, and I slipped that gifted jade bracelet onto the little lady's wrist.
Thanks for coming. Nanny, would you do the honors?
Take a look at these 2 bracelets and tell us which one is the real deal.
Right away. My lord, this bracelet engraved with sanctity is the exact one the princess told me to put on the young lady back then.
No way!
Inside the real jade bracelet, right next to the word sanctity, is a tiny letter carved by the princess herself. You have to hold it up to the light to see it. Knockoffs outside the palace could never pull off detail like this.
What do you have to say for yourself now?
This is impossible! I've been wearing this bracelet since I was a kid. It clearly says sanctuary right here.
Still in denial, I see. Take her away.
Nanny, please! When you delivered me back then, you must have seen the birthmark on my shoulder, right? Look, right here on my right shoulder, I have a red crescent birthmark!
My lord, the day I delivered the young lady, she did indeed have a red crescent birthmark on her shoulder.
Nanny, please come behind the screen and take a good look. Tell me if this is the birthmark you saw all those years ago.
My lady.
My lord, whether or not I have a red crescent birthmark on my shoulder, wouldn't you be the one who knows best here, Nanny? Is this it?
My lord, this young lady does indeed have a red crescent birthmark on her right shoulder. The shape and spot match exactly what I remember.
My lord, now that the nanny has confirmed it, she's obviously the fake. Juliana, do you have a birthmark on you? Care to let us check right now?
My lady.
I truly do not have a red crescent birthmark on me.
So you admit it? You admit it, right? You scheming maid! You stole 5 years of my life! I'm going to skin you alive!
The reason my shoulder doesn't have a red crescent birthmark is because
Wait, is this...
that birthmark is right under this scar. It was burned away.
"3 years ago, the West Wing caught fire. Madam shielded me, and a falling beam crushed her right shoulder.
That fire 3 years ago not only burned away my forged birthmark so no one could ever verify it, but it also made Charles owe me his life.
That's impossible! I get it now! You obviously never had the birthmark, so you burned yourself to cover it up!
Enough, I saw it with my own eyes. Do you think I'm lying?
Well,
If you both have a birthmark,
Then obviously, one of us is a fake.
the color bleeds in water. It's not a real birthmark.
no, that's not true!
Janice, you've served me since we were kids and saw the birthmark, so you forged one to steal my identity and trick my husband. You are truly ruthless.
My birthmark isn't a fake, it's real!
You idiot. Didn't you know that birthmarks fade as you get older? To prove yourself, you used red ink to paint it big and bright, which completely gave you away.
My lord, mine is real, my lord enough!
Janice, I was trying to spare you some dignity since you've been with us for years. But you just can't take a hint. In that case, I have nothing left to hide.
What nonsense are you spouting now?
You said you're the Chancellor's daughter. Then where have you been these past 5 years?
I can never let his lordship know that I eloped with another man. The whole capital knows I've been frail since childhood and was raised in a temple. But 5 years ago, I fell terribly ill and had to leave the capital for treatment, which is why nothing but lies. My lord, this was originally a scandal within my family, but if I don't clear things up now, someone might just take advantage of it. Juliana, don't you try to twist the truth. Janice, these past 5 years you didn't leave the capital for treatment. You eloped with a man. I didn't.
This is outrageous. How dare someone with such loose morals pretend to be the lady of the Marquis's manor and drag her out of here?
No, my lord, it's her. Juliana is framing me. Really? We can just check the official travel logs. 5 years ago, you and Gavin left the capital as husband and wife. It's all right there. In black and white. On the official travel logs. How does she know that Gavin and I traveled as a married couple? Could it be that she was already plotting to steal my identity? Janice, I was the one who orchestrated your elopement with Gavin back then. Juliana! So you've been setting me up this whole time! Janice, after everything, are you still going to be this stubborn?
My lord, my lady, since the truth is out, I shall return to the manor and report back.
Thank you for your trouble.
Quinn, see the nanny out.
Yes, my lady.
My lady, if you ever run into a crazy shrew like this again, just handle it yourself.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for trusting me, my lord. My lord, I'm the real one! Don't let this bitch fool you! She's a fake, my lord!
Drag her away. What are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
My lord, she's a fake! Let go of me, my lord! She's a liar!
Reporting to my lord and lady the Chancellor and his wife are here requesting an audience outside.
Juliana bet you didn't see this coming. You schemed all you wanted. But my parents are here to back me up. Let go of me. My parents are here. Let's see who dares touch me now.
Go invite the Chancellor and his wife inside.
Yes, my lord.
My lady, let's go greet the guests.
Yes, my lord. Juliana, you're dead meat. Father, mother, I've been wronged. Not only did Juliana steal my identity, she also framed me for eloping. You have to seek justice for me.
Thank you, my lord.
Chancellor Silas, madam.
Please have a seat.
My lord, my wife and I are here today to discuss our daughter.
Perfect timing. Someone is impersonating your daughter and causing a scene in my manor. Now that I've gotten to the bottom of this, I'd like you two to bear witness.
I can't believe this. My eyes haven't failed me yet. How could I possibly not recognize my own flesh and blood? I'd love to see who has the nerve to pass themselves off as my daughter.
In that case, I'll have to ask you, Chancellor and your wife, to take a good hard look and tell me, which one is your real daughter?
Juliana, you are so done. Mother! It's me, Janice, your precious daughter.
Janice!
Look at my face! Don't we look exactly alike?
True. She does look a lot like me.
Juliana, say that you lose on looks alone. Besides, what part of you even looks like a highborn lady? You totally look like some peasant girl. My hands are soft and smooth, but yours are all rough and calloused. It's pretty obvious who the real lady is and who the maid is, right? You've got some nerve. If you hadn't stolen my life, why would I be stuck doing manual labor in the fields? And why would my hand ever end up looking like this? Father, look, the scar on my forehead. I got it falling out of a tree when I was 7. You stayed by my side for 3 whole days and nights. Father.
There really is a scar.
Father, you have to stand up for me.
All right. Chancellor, please make your choice and tell us who your true daughter is.
Mother, Juliana stole my life and deserves to die. You need to make it clear to his lordship that I'm your real daughter.
Chancellor, if you please.
My daughter is obviously... My daughter is obviously... her. The lady of the Marquis's manor, Juliana.
Father! Father! I am your real daughter! What are you saying?
I told you. My daughter is the lady of the Marquis's manor, Juliana.
Father, look at me! I am Janice! I'm the one you've pampered since childhood, Janice! I'm your biological daughter! Why won't you recognize me?
My daughter Juliana married Lord Charles 5 years ago. Now she is the lady of the Marquis's manor, and you are just an imposter madwoman.
Why won't he acknowledge me? I know he must still be mad at me. Mad that I left without a word 5 years ago to elope, right? That must be it. Father, I know I was wrong. I was ignorant 5 years ago and too reckless, making you and Mother worry sick. I've suffered a lot these past years too. I really know I was wrong, Father. Please forgive me. I will be obedient from now on.
Let go, I have no such daughter.
Mother, look at me. Look at my face. My face and yours look exactly the same. How could I not be your biological daughter? Mother, I am Janice.
In this world, those who look like me are countless. Don't tell me I have to bring them all back to raise as my daughters.
Father, Mother, I truly know I was wrong. I will never be willful again.
Janice, you've been spoiled since childhood. That's why you are so willful. Even when you made terrible mistakes, someone would cover for you and take the blame. But this time you crossed the line. Your marriage to Charles was personally bestowed by His Majesty. If Chancellor Silas acknowledged you, that would be deceiving the Emperor. Why would Chancellor Silas, for a discarded pawn like you, take such a huge risk?
Why won't you acknowledge me? I am your biological daughter! I understand now. Juliana, it's all you're doing. What tricks did you use to make my father disown his biological daughter? What on earth did you do?
I didn't do anything. If he refuses to acknowledge you, it's naturally because you are a fake.
I am the real one. They loved me most since childhood. They gave me whatever I wanted. You threatened them. Did you find some leverage over them?
Leverage? What leverage could I possibly have? On the contrary, you ruined your virtue 5 years ago by eloping with a man. If you truly are the lady here, wouldn't that tarnish the name of the Chancellor's manor and saddle the Chancellor's manor with the charge of disobeying a royal decree and deceiving His Majesty?
I didn't.
Shut up! The ravings of a madwoman ruined the Chancellor's manor's reputation. Kneel down and apologize.
I didn't. I really didn't.
My lord, the truth is clear. This girl isn't the daughter of the Chancellor's manor, but a crazy woman wanting to steal her identity. How should she be handled? Please decide, my lord.
Take her to the authorities. On charges of impersonating nobility and disrupting the Marquis's manor to face punishment.
Yes, my lord.
Juliana! I'll kill you!
Janice.
You lost.
My lady, are you okay?
I'm fine. Juliana, you'll rot in hell! You're exactly like your mother! You'll rot in hell! Let go of me!
Janice, how dare you mention my mother?
Hurry and drag this madwoman out of here!
Mother, save me! You will regret this, Juliana! I'll haunt you from the grave! I'll haunt you from the grave!
Silas Venus. You probably didn't know, but 5 years ago I discovered my true origins and began plotting today's scheme.
The newlyweds will now bow to the elders.
Master! Master! Terrible news, Master. The filthy mutt! The filthy mutt jumped into the river.
What?
Just now, she rushed out of the backyard, straight to the West Lotus Pond. By the time I got there, she had already sunk. Mother, no.
On such a joyous day, how incredibly unlucky.
Good riddance. She was completely insane. Keeping her was just asking for trouble.
Wrap her in a straw mat, and secretly toss her in the boneyard. The Marquis's manor is here for the bride today. Don't ruin the mood.
Understood.
Time for the bride to board the sedan. We can't miss the auspicious hour.
You were afraid the Jiangs would use you against me. So you chose the day I left the Jiang family to drown yourself. It must be so.
Mother!
I swear to the heavens today, this bitter feud is utterly irreconcilable. Not just Janice. The entire Jiang family owes our Lin family a blood debt. I'll make you all pay it back with interest. A blood debt must be paid in blood.
Apologies for the spectacle, my lord. Such a crazy woman. She is yours to deal with.
Chancellor Silas. Truly noble.
Juliana, you did very well. Remember, you are the rightful daughter.
I understand.
We shall take our leave.
My lady, this scar, does it still hurt?
Not anymore.
But 3 years ago, that beam, why did it hit this birthmark?
He is getting suspicious. That beam, if it had fallen an inch higher, it would have crushed my skull. Besides, how could I have known that someone would want to steal my identity? Father and mother just confirmed my identity. Could it be? You still doubt me, my lord?
I was overthinking.
Father, you're finally back. We agreed to see the bunny lanterns.
All right, when have I ever broken a promise to my Liam?
Mother, let's go see the bunny lanterns together. Okay. Charles, even if you are suspicious, you will never find anything against me. That fire was indeed an accident, but saving you was just part of my plan. True feelings or false intentions. How will you ever tell them apart?
I'm done for this time. Am I really going to die here?
That's her.
Who are you? Did Juliana send you? She wants to silence me.
Mother.
Jan, you're awake.
This is the Chancellor's manor. My room.
At the Marquis's manor the other day. Didn't you accept Juliana as your daughter, saying you have no daughter like me? What are you playing at now? Though fake.
5 years ago when you eloped, I had no choice but to find a substitute bride. You've been sickly since childhood, and raised in a temple. Very few people know you. Juliana grew up by your side and knows you best. Having her as your substitute couldn't be more fitting.
So you sacrificed me.
It wasn't a sacrifice. It was to save you. Now everyone in the capital has seen Juliana. If we admit to the substitute marriage, we admit to deceiving the Emperor. When His Majesty blames us, our family will be ruined and you'll die too.
Does that mean for the rest of my life I can never reclaim my identity? I'll just watch as Juliana steals everything that belongs to me. Steal everything that's mine.
Of course not. Having this lowly maid marry in your place was just a temporary measure. Now that you're back, that position as Lady of the Marquis's manor naturally remains yours. But we need to find the right moment to switch you two back.
Really?
Of course.
Mother, I still feel something's off. 5 years ago, Juliana not only didn't stop me from eloping, but even covered for me so I could smoothly leave the manor. Could she have known all along she was a bastard born of a filthy mutt? Dreamed of taking everything from me?
So what if she knew? I have plenty of ways to make her give up that position of Lady of the Marquis's manor and yield it to you.
I knew you loved me best.
Also, your ex-husband Gavin must be dealt with cleanly. Once I've arranged everything, I will naturally let you make a grand return as the Lady of the Marquis's manor.
You really love me the most.
Silly girl, you are my own flesh and blood. Who else would I love?
Juliana, you will never beat me. Just wait. I will let you know who the true lady of the Marquis's manor is.
Who are you?
So you're Gavin.
Who are you people? What do you want from me?
Someone paid for your life.
Lady of the Marquis's manor. Is she really a maid who married as a substitute? You bet she framed the Chancellor's true daughter. She totally usurped her place just to marry into the Marquis's manor.
What are you whispering about?
Pay them no mind.
Let's go.
My lady, lately these rumors are getting totally out of hand. It's obvious someone is trying to ruin your reputation on purpose.
Pay them no heed, just mindless barking.
You're right, my lady. Let's go.
My lady, please have some tea.
Thanks.
Shopkeeper, is the piece my lady custom-ordered pearl hairpin finished yet?
It was just completed yesterday. Because it's so precious, I didn't dare display it up front. Please take a seat, my lady. I will go fetch it from the back right now.
Much obliged, Quinn. Go give him a hand.
Yes. It's you. You actually made it out of the High Court dungeon.
Juliana, did you really think a place like that could lock me up? Let me tell you the truth, my parents rescued me a long time ago. Not only did I get out from the dungeon, the one from 5 years ago when you tricked me into fleeing the wedding, but I also told them all about it. Just you wait, Juliana. Your true colors will be exposed soon enough.
True colors.
Cut the act you've known since 5 years ago that the dog chained up in the backyard was your mother. So you purposely tricked me into leaving the capital and stole my identity, all to seek revenge for your mother. Isn't that right?
Janice, it's only been a few days, but your knack for storytelling has improved.
Storytelling. If it weren't for you, little bitch, why else would she choose to drown herself at the wedding banquet?
Because she couldn't bear your inhuman torture and sought an escape.
Nonsense. She was terrified that one day someone would use her against you, Juliana. She died because of you. Yet you don't even dare to claim her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Juliana, do you want to know how your crazy mother lived in the backyard? She ate spoiled food and drank rainwater. She got severe frostbite in winter, and in summer her skin rotted from bug bites. The funniest part is whenever Father visited her in the backyard, he'd have the hounds dragged away. Do you know why? Because the barking was too loud and interrupted his business. Later on, she fell terribly ill and reeked. So orders were given to shave her bald. Her bare scalp was full of sores. The old hags found it gross, so they dumped filth all over her scalp. Shut up! But can't take it anymore. I haven't even finished yet. When she was alive, she was merely an outlet for the backyard hounds. After she died, her body was thrown to the boneyard and devoured by those hounds, picked completely clean, without a single bone left. I'll kill you! Juliana, everyone in the capital now is saying you are a fake. Charles will definitely grow suspicious of you and look into your background. When that time comes, are you still confident you can fool him?
That's right. Janice Gavin luring you to elope 5 years ago. Was all a trap, I said. Not only that his imperial exam failures were my doing too, I also made him believe that his failure was the work of the Chancellor's manor. So he took all his anger out on you.
You!
Janice, I just wanted to steal your identity. I wanted you to experience the feeling of being played like a fool. I have already completely replaced you, and from now on, whatever you want, I will snatch away.
Don't you dare!
Why wouldn't I dare? For the rest of your life, you can only be a filthy rat hiding in the shadows. Lady of the Marquis's manor can only be me.
I will kill you! Once you are dead, Lady of the Marquis's manor will be mine!
Stop!
What's going on?
My lord, it's Janice! Janice tried to kill me!
How dare you attack someone in public?
My lord, I didn't! She admitted it herself just now! She made me leave the capital 5 years ago and stole my identity!
Nonsense.
It's true! She said she wanted revenge and to take everything I have! My lord, don't let her fool you! My lord, Janice said that if I'm dead, no one could take her place! My lord, I'm scared!
This is outrageous.
It wasn't me! It wasn't me! My lady, your hand! My lady!
How did you hurt your hand?
Janice shattered a teacup just now and tried to cut my face with the shards. I had to block it with my hand.
Look, my lord! On this piece of porcelain there is indeed blood! Nonsense! I didn't even touch you! You were the one who tried to choke me first! That's why I...
Please see the truth, my lord. This vile woman spreads rumors everywhere, ruining my lady's reputation. I didn't expect her to follow us here and try to murder my lady.
Unbelievable, impersonating the mistress, spreading rumors, and now attacking with a weapon. This is straight up premeditated murder. Come here, Zane, seize her Quinn, interrogate her properly.
This is for impersonating my lady. This is for ruining my lady's reputation. This is for bullying my lady.
My lord, if you just investigate thoroughly, you'll find the loopholes. I am the real one.
Don't stop beat her until she admits she's not the lady.
Don't worry, my lord. I have a heavy hand. I guarantee she'll tell the truth.
Janice, does it hurt? This is what you owe me. My lord, I feel dizzy.
We'll return to the manor right now and have the Imperial Doctor check you over.
Juliana, my mother has gone to plead with Grand Princess to restore my identity. Don't be so smug!
Still being stubborn.
Here. Do you like it?
Yes.
Have another bite.
My mother-in-law is from the Southlands. She loves sweets and hates spice, but Liam and you have always loved spicy food. This is quite different.
Could it be that Charles was influenced by Janice and started to suspect me? Even if I can hide my taste, Liam's preference is solid proof. You are very observant. Liam has been sickly since childhood with a weak stomach. The doctor said he needs some mild spicy ingredients for nourishment without using strong medicine, so I thought if I ate with him, he might accept it better. Over time, I got used to the spicy taste.
But Liam's love for spice, this trait seems innate.
Mother, I'm done. I want to go play.
Go ahead. Did you forget, my lord? When I was pregnant with Liam, you just took over the Marquis's manor. The whole manor was in chaos. I was too exhausted and lost my appetite. Only this spiciness could ease it a bit.
We faced so many troubles then I didn't look after you properly. She indeed suffered a lot. Thank you, my lady.
Not at all, it's all in the past. To be honest, before I got married, my mother often scolded me.
My mother-in-law.
She said I am not like her at all, and lack the gentleness of a noble lady. Even my taste in food is so intense, and I'm more like my late grandmother.
My lady. Now you are the lady of the Marquis's manor. No matter who you look like, none of that matters. As long as you are happy, that is the most important thing.
With those words, I have nothing to fear.
Lord Charles and Lady Juliana, bad news.
Why the panic?
Janice, the Grand Princess's people took Janice.
Your Highness, please give me justice. That Juliana, she's not only ruthless, but she schemed to steal Jan's place as the main wife. She even ordered people to beat Jan up like this, almost disfiguring her.
Are you saying 5 years ago it was Juliana who framed Jan for eloping to marry into the Marquis's manor, and now posing as the true lady?
Exactly! Juliana had long coveted Jan's marriage, so she set a vicious trap, forcing Jan to flee the capital.
Fools! If so, why didn't you tell me the truth back then? I would have explained to the Emperor.
After Jan left the capital, Juliana immediately knelt before me, offering to marry in Jan's place. I was soft-hearted and feared defying the decree, so I agreed. But who knew Juliana, once married into the Marquis's manor, would show her true colors and even try to kill Jan? Your Highness, you are highly respected. Please give us justice.
Your Highness, even the jade bracelet you gifted was stolen by Juliana. This concerns royal honor. How can a lowly wretch tarnish it? A mere servant turns your Chancellor's manor upside down. Truly useless. Seeing that Chancellor Silas is somewhat loyal to me, I'll help you this once.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Don't deliver the mid-autumn invitation to the Marquis's manor. Immediately invite Lord Charles and his wife for a gathering, yes.
I'll get it done right away.
You may leave now.
With the Grand Princess backing me, Juliana, you're dead. Grand Princess was the late Emperor's most favored princess. Even the current Emperor respects her. Now that Janice has her backing, today's family banquet is probably a trap. To protect my position as the lady of the Marquis's manor, I must tread carefully.
What's wrong?
Nothing. First time at the Grand Princess's manor. It looks so magnificent.
Don't worry, it's just a family banquet. I am here.
My Lord Grand Princess invites you to the parlor.
I'll go ahead.
Isn't this the lowly maid from my Chancellor's manor? What are you doing here?
Juliana,
You didn't actually think Grand Princess invited you today just to admire the moon.
then why else?
Grand Princess already knows everything. You stole my identity and scammed your way into the Marquis's manor. Today will be your end.
Looks like my slap last time still didn't teach you a lesson. Still daring to spout nonsense. Posing as the lady so many times, you're the one who should watch out. You don't actually think just because we are in the Grand Princess's manor I wouldn't dare touch you.
Juliana, you wouldn't dare.
Ladies, Grand Princess requests your presence.
Juliana, you'll be exposed soon enough. Just wait until your true colors are revealed.
Your Highness.
Lord Charles, rumors have been flying in the capital lately saying your wife is actually a maid from the Chancellor's manor.
Have heard about it, but it's just idle gossip and not credible.
You can't say that your marriage was decreed by the Emperor. Whether Lady Juliana is real involves royal dignity. It is not a trifling matter.
As for the imposter, I have already interrogated her personally and dealt with her.
Why is what I heard slightly different from what Lord Charles said? It is the Mid-Autumn Festival. Why don't we summon all the people involved and question them? It involves your bloodline, Lord Charles. You won't object.
Your Highness is also doing this for my own good. How could I not appreciate it?
Joan, is everyone here?
Yes, Your Highness. They are waiting outside.
Let them in.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I heard that between you two, one of you is the true daughter of the Chancellor, and the other is a maid impersonating her. A royal marriage decree leaves no room for deceit. Today, I will find out the truth.
Your Highness, I am the real one.
I await your orders. The true daughter of the Chancellor should naturally be identified by her parents. Invite Chancellor Silas and Lady Venus.
Your Highness.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Lady Venus, between these two is your biological daughter here.
Yes, Your Highness, she is here.
Which one is she?
My daughter looks exactly like me. It's her Janice.
They do look alike, obviously, mother and daughter. Even Lady Venus admitted it. Then the Marquis's wife is fake.
Juliana, mother, has already claimed me. What else do you have to say?
Mother, why are you doing this? You are a fake anyway. Stop pretending.
If I'm fake that day at the Marquis's manor in front of my husband, why did you insist that I was real and say Janice was an imposter?
Exactly. A few days ago, Chancellor Silas personally admitted Juliana is the real daughter of the Chancellor. It's only been a few days and he changed his tune. That is indeed hard to believe.
Please see the truth, Your Highness. That day at the Marquis's manor, we didn't dare to acknowledge Jan.
What do you mean?
That Juliana used the substitute marriage as leverage to coerce us into covering for her. We were also afraid of angering Lord Charles and risking Jan's life, so we had no choice but to play along.
So you're saying for the past 5 years you were all forced and had to compromise?
Exactly, my lord. Though we were momentarily foolish to let her marry in Jan's place, we fully knew that this matter would damage the dignity of the royal family and Chancellor's manor. We only humored her just for this very day, so before your highness we could bring this witness and evidence all together to expose her completely.
Witness and evidence and...
Exactly. We have already uncovered about Juliana wanting to replace Jan through deliberate plotting and have evidence of her framing scheme.
Since that is the case, bring it forward then.
Your Highness, this is Jan's servant maid Cora. She can testify that it was Juliana. We deliberately ruined Jan's reputation, forcing Jan to flee her marriage.
I saw with my own eyes Juliana drugging my lady's tea, and even tricking my lady into eloping with Gavin. How dare you, bold servant, daring to frame your master and attempt to take her place? Words are meaningless without proof. What evidence do you have? Here is the medicine she hid in the manor, and this is her posing as my lady to write a letter to Gavin. Send the medicine for testing. Bring the letter here. Impersonating your master and writing indecent poems to a man. Juliana, what were your intentions?
Your Highness, the Imperial physician confirms this is a potent aphrodisiac. Even a trace can cause one to lose their senses.
You audacious slave, do you plead guilty, Juliana? Both witness and evidence are present. Let's see you try to talk your way out this time.
How can you prove it that the medicine is mine? It was found under your bed.
Which bed?
In the servants' quarters, the one you sleep in every day.
What a joke. As the legitimate daughter of the Chancellor, why would I sleep in the servants' quarters?
Well,
Juliana, you're just Jan's maid. Since when are you a noble lady?
Mother, even if you accept a maid as your daughter, it can't hide the fact that I'm the true daughter.
If I don't admit to being a maid, your forged witnesses and physical evidence will be worthless.
Absurd! Are you saying we wouldn't even recognize our own daughter?
I grew up in a temple and rarely saw my parents. We interacted even less after I got married. Not being close is perfectly normal.
What about the letters dare to say you didn't write them?
This indeed isn't my wife's handwriting.
What, these letters were all ghostwritten by Juliana back then? How could it not be her handwriting?
My wife has beautiful handwriting. How could it be this sloppy and frivolous? What a coincidence. I happen to have a letter from my wife. Your Highness, and make a comparison.
The two letters are completely different.
If your Highness don't believe it, I have many more samples of her handwriting at my manor. I can bring them all for a comparison.
Impossible, Juliana! You played dumb when you wrote those letters for me! You deliberately made it sloppy, but in reality, you have beautiful handwriting, didn't you?
As the true daughter of the Chancellor, I excel in all 4 arts. Why would I play dumb?
Nonsense! I was kind enough to let you take classes for me and you set me up! You venomous wench!
Your Highness, if you want to know who the Chancellor's true daughter is, just summon one person. From 5 years ago, the scholar who eloped with Janice Gavin.
Juliana, and here I thought you were capable. Did you think I'd let Gavin live? My mother sent men to kill him long ago, and let's see where you'll find him.
This man, where is he now?
Waiting outside Grand Princess's manor.
Bring him in.
What? I knew you'd try to silence him, so I planned ahead and rescued him. Mother! How is Gavin still alive? What should we do?
Don't panic, Mother has a plan, Gavin. Why did you elope with Janice 5 years ago? Were you put up to it?
Gavin, answer, Her Highness. Choose your words carefully. If you lie, it would be treason.
Your Highness is fair and just. Just tell the truth. Who ordered you to stay quiet, even at the cost of your life, Gavin? Answer me. Is someone trying to kill you?
It's her, Juliana. She wants to kill me.
Juliana, you fool, killing him was a trick. Paying him to trap you was the real plan. With a scoundrel like Gavin, if you can use him, so can we.
Juliana, you brought him here yourself. What do you have to say for yourself?
Juliana, this is what it means to fall into your own trap.
Your Highness, Gavin hasn't finished speaking. Why not let him finish?
Fine. Since you're already here, just say it all.
Gavin, tell us carefully, why did I want to kill you?
Your Highness Juliana did try to kill me several times.
Why?
Just because her maid Janice and I fell in love. She blocked us at every turn. I had no other choice but to beg Janice to elope with me. Please see the truth, Your Highness. I am deeply in love with Janice, and Janice promised her life to me. We left the capital 5 years ago, lived in harmony, as a loving couple. It was all Juliana. She refused to let us be together.
Shut up! Who told you to say this?
Janice, don't be afraid. With Her Highness here from now on, we will never be apart again.
Your Highness, it's really not like that!
Janice, are you regretting it? You loved me so much back then. The letters you wrote to me. I still keep them today.
That's great. You can take a look at those 2 letters on the table. Which one has Janice's handwriting?
Your Highness, This one. This one, Janice read it to me herself.
No, it's not your highness. It was Juliana.
Enough! Gavin has wicked intentions. Abducted an innocent woman. Drag him out for 20 lashes. Exile him to the Badlands. Never to return to the capital.
Your Highness, Janice and I are truly in love.
Take him away.
Gavin, on behalf of the Lynn family, thank you.
On your knees.
Mr. Leon Lai, your student was once blessed by your grace. When you were wronged, I was powerless to seek justice. Today, by helping your daughter out, may your vengeance be fulfilled, and your name be cleared soon.
Your Highness, now, with both witness and evidence present, Janice is the real imposter.
Juliana, you set me up. Even Gavin is your pawn, you despicable coward.
Janice, if your mind wasn't so wicked, you wouldn't have fallen into the trap. This is what you deserve.
Your Highness Juliana set me up. She's the fake one.
Enough. The matter of bloodline ultimately requires hard proof. You two have contradicting stories. Then let's take a blood test.
Right, yes, a blood test. I'm father's true biological daughter. The blood will blend naturally.
Juliana, you are finished.
Back then, Leslie and I gave birth at the same time. Judging by the timeline, it's impossible for Juliana to be the Chancellor's blood. All it takes is a blood test to expose her.
Chancellor is not my biological father. Our blood will never blend. If Grand Princess insists on the blood test, then I have no choice but to risk it all. To verify the bloodlines, we simply need to test if Chancellor's blood and both of yours blend together.
I'll go first. I'm his biological daughter. My blood will naturally blend with his.
If she goes first and her blood actually blends, I will be doomed. Wait.
Juliana, are you scared? It's too late. Once my blood drips in and blends with my father's blood, it will prove that I'm the real one. And you're the fake. Juliana, your good days are over.
Your Highness, a blood test must be strictly impartial. Why don't we test simultaneously? It prevents disputes over the order and makes the results crystal clear. It avoids future gossip and restores our reputations.
What trick are you playing now?
Weren't you so confident in your own bloodline? What are you scared to test together?
Scared? Why would I be scared? It's just a simultaneous blood test, Juliana. I'll make you lose fair and square.
Very well. Since both of you have no objections, let's proceed simultaneously.
Very well. Then let's test both at once, Chancellor. You go first.
Yes.
Chancellor, please place a drop of blood into each bowl. Ladies, your turn.
Juliana, you don't really think your blood will mix with father's. Let me tell you something. Even if you are truly father's flesh and blood, I still have my ways today to put you right back where you belong. Danny, to restore my status, Grand Princess Zoe will surely order a blood test. When the time comes, you just have to make sure Juliana, that bitch's blood, doesn't mix. Then all of this will be yours. Rest assured, miss. Juliana, you're bound to lose this time. She tampered with the water. No wonder she is so confident. Juliana, what are you waiting for, scared? A lowly wench like you was born to serve others. If you hadn't stolen my identity, would you even enter the Grand Princess's manor or be fit to stand by my side? Once my blood blends with father's, I'll treat you like your mother. pull out your teeth, chop off your fingers, and lock you in a dog cage. I'll make you beg for life and pray for death.
My daughter!
Janice, Silas, Venus, I've planned for 5 years, just for this day. Win or lose today, I won't let you gloat anymore. The Zhang family's good days are over.
Please be patient. The blood takes a moment to blend.
No need to wait, she's a fake. Naturally, her blood won't blend. Someone like her, an imposter wench, should be dragged away, given 40 heavy lashes, and paraded in the street.
The result isn't clear yet. Juliana is the lady of my Marquis's manor. If you don't watch your mouth, I will deal with you right now.
My lord, you've been deceived by her. She married into the Marquis's manor just for revenge against the Zhang family. He's been using you all along.
Shut up.
The blood blended.
Your Highness, I told you Juliana is an imposter. Arrest her at once.
Your Highness, Lady Juliana's blood merged.
I never expected this. To turn out like this, what? This is impossible. Lady Juliana's blood merged. Janice's blood didn't merge. Is Janice the fake one? No, impossible. How could my blood not merge?
Clearly what? Your Highness, the result is clear.
Venus! What on earth is going on?
Chancellor Jen is our daughter, this. Someone must have tampered with it.
Watch your words, Madam Venus. This water and the silver needles were prepared under the eyes of Her Highness. Are you trying to say Her Highness ordered her servants to tamper with it?
I wouldn't dare.
It was you! You tampered with the water? Which is why my blood didn't merge with father's, but Juliana's did. Am I right?
Miss Janice, I don't know what you are talking about.
Fine, Juliana. So you and this old hag have been colluding all along. Set me up together.
Which one is the real daughter of the Chancellor?
This is an invitation from the Grand Princess's manor to the Mid-Autumn family banquet. Just as you expected, Janice and her mother begged Grand Princess to back them up. They are determined to use the banquet to expose your identity. Here are the banknotes Janice used to bribe me into rigging the blood test.
If she hadn't tried anything, I wouldn't have known where to start. In that case, I might as well let the Chancellor believe I am his daughter, to make my next moves easier.
Understood.
But if Grand Princess assigns the blame, it will be tough on you, Nanny.
Lord Leon and Madame Leslie showed me great kindness. Had it not been for their free porridge, I would have starved in the street long ago. Even a drop of kindness should be repaid 1,000-fold.
Your kindness, Nanny, is something I will never forget.
Janice, what kind of place do you think the Grand Princess's manor is? How dare you make baseless accusations?
Your Highness, it must be Juliana. She has long conspired with this old hag. They must have tampered with the water. That's why my blood failed to blend with father's.
Your Highness, I've served you for 23 years and have never been disloyal. Why would I help an outsider and disregard your reputation to pull off such a dirty trick?
Nonsense! That day behind the garden rockery, you clearly took my 500 taels of silver and promised me to tamper with the water.
Since the silver was taken, then why didn't your blood mix? Instead, mine mixed with father's. Could it be that the nanny took the silver but didn't do her job to frame you?
You must be working together, both of you! Enough, Janice. In that case, why would you bribe Her Highness's nanny to tamper with the water for the blood test? Aren't you just guilty and afraid of being exposed?
I was just... Jen, why did you have to do this?
Mother! You know very well that Tramp Juliana's mother seduced father back then, and she indeed slept with him. What if she actually is father's own flesh and blood? I wouldn't give her the chance to steal my identity.
You... What did you say?
Juliana is truly my daughter.
Jen, you are so foolish. Your Highness, though Janice tried to bribe me, I never agreed to it, nor did I tamper with the water.
Shut up! I see, did everyone hear that? Janice admitted it herself. She bribed the nanny to tamper with the water for the blood test. She's the imposter. It's all your fault! You forced me to do this! I'll strangle you!
How dare you? You vicious woman, don't you dare touch my wife again.
Father, you see it clearly now. I am your real daughter. Don't tell me you really want to claim a fraud as your daughter.
Now that things have come to this, since Juliana is also my real daughter, why should I bother taking back Janice, that disgraceful failure?
Venus, is this the fine daughter you raised, cheating openly in front of Her Highness? You've completely dragged our Jung family's name through the mud.
My Lord John just made a foolish mistake. He was just afraid of losing you.
Father, I was wrong. I truly know my mistake. Please forgive me, Father. Father, I am your daughter.
Father, get away from me!
Jan!
I do not have a devious daughter like you. From now on, Juliana will be my one and only daughter.
Father!
Shut up, all of you. Nanny Joan, you've been serving me for 23 years. I trust you, Rise.
Thank you for your trust, Your Highness.
Janice, you tried to bribe my people and scheme in my manner. That is a capital offense. For the sake of your mother serving me for so many years, I will spare your life, but you won't escape punishment. Chancellor Silas, the paternity test results are clear. Juliana is of the Jung family bloodline. As for Janice, you may handle her yourself.
As you command. Escort Venus and Janice back to the manor, lock them in the ancestral hall. Without my orders, no one is allowed to visit.
We're done for, Father. It's all over. I am your true daughter. Get lost, Father. 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 I am your true daughter, Father.
Enough. After this farce today, my mood is completely ruined. Today's family banquet ends here.
To think this is my true daughter, capable of a perfect impersonation, and even taking control of the Marquis's manor. Much better than that piece of trash. Juliana.
Father.
I have a few words to speak with you alone.
My lady, I'll leave you to it. I'll wait for you in the carriage. Okay?
Juliana, all these years did you hate me?
I didn't understand before, but now I finally do.
What do you understand?
I understand. Why, for over 20 years, I was treated like a slave in the manor and endlessly bullied. It turns out, someone feared my existence would threaten Janice's position as true heiress of the Chancellor's manor.
And here I thought she knew about the Lin family affair. So it was just this
Jules, I was so foolish.
It's all that venomous Venus who blinded me for so many years. To think I never knew you are my biological daughter. From now on, I'll surely make it up to you.
Since we've recognized each other, nothing else matters to me. Except
what?
just that right now in the capital, everyone is saying that I'm the fake daughter. Such gossip might end up tarnishing your good reputation.
Well,
That's easy to fix.
From now on, the Chancellor's Manor affairs will be in your hands, I'd like to see. Who else still doubts your identity?
Thank you, Father. I will definitely not betray your trust.
My lady, were you scared today at the Grand Princess's manor?
With you by my side, I wasn't scared.
careful.
Today, right before the blood test, you seemed quite nervous.
Since my lineage was being tested, I naturally felt nervous.
Then why, despite your nerves, did you keep glancing at the nanny?
You have a keen eye. I was just worried someone would tamper with it.
It seems you already knew Janice would mess with it.
She served me for years. I suppose I know her quite well.
If she hadn't personally confessed today to bribing someone, the result would hardly convince everyone.
What do you mean by that, my lord?
I was wondering, if she hadn't acted smart and both bowls of water were perfectly clean, what the outcome would have been.
Naturally the same.
Does your hand still hurt?
Much better.
3 years ago, you shielded me from a falling beam, leaving a scar on your shoulder. Now, to protect yourself, you got a new wound. Sometimes I wonder why my wife suffers so many misfortunes.
My lord, are you feeling sorry for me? Or suspecting something?
I am wondering exactly who my wife is.
At the banquet today, I knew Charles would get suspicious. But he has no solid proof. I can just deny it flatly. What's on your mind, my lord? I'm your wedded wife, and Liam's mother.
5 years ago, when we first met, I had someone look into your background. I know you're not the Chancellor's daughter at all, but Janice's maid.
My lord, did you really believe Janice's nonsense?
I originally thought you were forced by Chancellor and had no choice. But it seems that's not the case.
If you have long suspected my identity, why did you still marry me?
Because compared to Janice, you're far more interesting. Over the past 5 years since our marriage, my lady has been keeping way too many secrets.
Your jokes, my lord, are getting out of hand.
5 years ago, when we were word a crazy maid in the Chancellor's manor drowned herself in the river, I sent men to the boneyard to find her body. But they stumbled upon my distraught lady.
On our wedding night, while Charles was fast asleep, I sneaked to the boneyard to look for my mother's body. Little did I know that Charles actually found out. My lord, why did you investigate this?
Because I wanted to personally unravel the mystery surrounding my lady.
Then, my lord, have you unraveled it now?
There were still some missing pieces until Janice returned to the capital. She hurled endless insults at you, yet you endured them all. Until she mentioned Leslie being humiliated, you shattered your teacup. That was when I finally knew the truth.
My conversation with Janice that day, you heard all of it.
You know full well, my hearing is far superior to most.
My lord.
About the blood test, you might have fooled the Chancellor, but you can't fool me.
If you don't believe me, my lord, we can run the test again.
There is no need. You know the truth, and so do I. I just want to ask you, over these past 5 years, in your feelings for me, how much of it was genuine?
My lord, what kind of answer do you expect?
The truth.
In the past, I only saw you as a pawn to take revenge on the Zhang family.
And now?
Now, I honestly don't know.
You don't know.
These 5 years we've been together. Liam's birth. Everything at the Marquis's manor. Truth and lies have long blurred together.
Well said, truth and lies have long blurred together.
What about you, my lord? Have you really been completely sincere with me? If that were the case, why didn't you expose my identity earlier?
I naturally had my reasons.
Then why must you demand total honesty from me?
That is true. You have a point. But what about your revenge plan? The blood feud of the Lin family? How are you going to settle it?
Are you going to stop me, my lord?
No. I will help you. Chancellor Silas is corrupt and frames loyal officials. I have known this for a while. It's just that my power was too weak at the time, and the Marquis's manor faced troubles on all sides. But now, things are different.
Why? Do you want to help me?
Because you are my wife, and because Leon, when he served at court, always held a pristine reputation. His case always deserved an acquittal.
But aren't you afraid of being dragged down by me? After all, Chancellor has power. If I...
Can't even protect my own wife. Then I don't deserve to be Lord Charles.
My lord, my lady, we're here.
If in the future you still want to walk this path alone, then treat what I said today as if you never heard it. If you choose to trust me.
I trust you. But there are some things I can't fully tell you yet. It's not that I don't trust you, but the timing isn't right.
All right. I'll wait for you. Let's go back.
Lady Juliana specifically asked me to bring young master out tonight and wait for her at the door. Did she foresee something happening?
Liam.
You are back! Mom, Dad?
Going to the banquet today, I knew Charles would be suspicious, so I specifically had Quinn wait at the door with Liam to use the child to dispel his doubts. Turns out I was overthinking. Why is Liam still awake?
Waiting for Mom and Dad to come back. We promised to sleep together.
Didn't you say you wanted a little sister? Because you sleep with us? Your mother refuses to have one for you.
But I really want one. When will she have one? Can it be tonight? All right.
Daddy will work hard. Tonight, I'll make sure your mother conceives one.
Yay, I'm getting a little sister.
Let's go!
Charles, for 5 years faking my feelings for you has filled me with guilt. I never expected you were also putting on an act. In that case, we're even.
Idiot! Mother, you hit me! Grand Princess stepping in to restore your identity was such a perfect chance, and you ruined it completely.
But you've always told me that Juliana is just a bastard born from that filthy mutt. Everyone in the Chancellor's manor knows that filthy mutt was Father's plaything. Of course I'd suspect she shares Father's blood. I just didn't want her to get any chance to recover.
Did you honestly think Juliana is your father's kid?
What do you mean?
Her biological father is the former revenue minister, Leon. He was convicted by the High Court as a corrupt official. Juliana is a criminal's daughter.
No wonder she wanted my identity. But now Grand Princess recognized her. She will definitely never admit to being a fake later.
That's not up to her.
What is this?
This is what we found in the Lin family Leon's heirloom pendant. On this pendant is carved Leon's name alongside a tiny message. May my daughter Juliana live a lifetime of peace.
Juliana! Juliana!
I made her use the name Juliana precisely to make her remember who she is. So she spends her whole life as a criminal's daughter. This jade pendant is Juliana's death warrant. Once I send this pendant to Second Prince Henry's manor.
Second Prince Henry?
Second Prince Henry always wanted to get rid of Charles. If he ever finds out that Charles's wife is a criminal's daughter, what do you think he's going to do?
He will definitely expose Juliana, leaving her dead, with no resting place.
My lord, from the Zhang family there's news.
Say it.
Venus plans to hand over a Lin family heirloom jade bearing Madame's name to second Prince Henry.
It looks like this move has come down to Venus.
My lord, are we just gonna sit and watch? If second Prince Henry gets the jade, he'll use it to impeach you for harboring a traitor's daughter. If we don't act now, it'll be too late.
Where is my wife?
At a time like this, you're still thinking about your wife.
You should.
First worry about yourself.
I asked you a question.
In young Master's room.
It seems this wife of mine only cares about her son, without an ounce of care for her own husband. Even if reading makes me go blind, no one would pity me. Whatever. In her eyes anyway, I'm just a pawn.
My lord.
Are you finally targeting the Zhang family?
All this bloodshed late at night is a mood killer.
So you are.
Going to warm my wife's bed lest she gets cold.
What about second Prince Henry?
He's just second Prince Henry. Having my wife deal with him is more than enough.
My lord, when Madame went to the Grand Princess's manor, you said that the time before when Chancellor came, you said the same thing. And the time before that, when Janice made a scene here, you said that too.
I did say that. Got a problem.
I just feel like you're always hiding behind Madame. Isn't that just? Being a toy boy, living off a woman.
So what? Living off my wife. Feels so good, I love it. I plan to do it more, got objections.
I wouldn't dare. It's just if Madame is so capable, why did she ever marry you?
That's what you don't get. I can pass her the knife.
Pass the knife.
My lady, we found these private ledgers in Venus's hidden vault. Selling off storehouse antiques. Netted 6,000 taels. Secretly selling 300 acres of ancestral land brought in 18,000 tiles.
All these years, Venus has embezzled so much, my lady. Should we tell the Chancellor now?
No rush. We have solid proof, why wait? Venus is father's first wife. She ran the household for 20 years, with just these ledgers. Father would only make her kneel in the ancestral hall, and strip her of her power.
That's punishment enough.
What I want isn't just to punish her.
Then what is it?
I want them to turn on each other, and tear each other apart. Venus managed the house for so long. There's no way she doesn't have dirt on father.
You mean...
A cornered dog will bite. Only in sheer desperation. Will she play her trump card? Put this away and keep it safe.
Understood.
Let's go.
Where to?
The ancestral hall. To add fuel to the fire.
How long is father going to keep us locked up? It's been so long. Mother, that jade pendant of yours, did you really hand it over?
Your uncle has already delivered it to second Prince Henry's estate. Until then, you better behave yourself and don't leak a word about this.
But Mother, I'm hungry.
Just endure it a bit longer. Your father should be letting us out very soon.
Juliana! What are you doing here? How dare you? Lord Chancellor invited Our Lady to manage the manor's affairs, so she has every right to be here.
What did you say she is managing the Chancellor's manor?
Father said no one was managing the manor, so he asked me to step in.
Who do you think you are? You are unworthy to run my Chancellor's manor.
Well, I was personally recognized by Grand Princess as the legitimate daughter of the Chancellor's manor. If I don't do it, are we supposed to let a lunatic who made a scene at the Grand Princess's manor manage it instead?
Once Father calms down, he will naturally let my mother and me out. My mother is the lady of the Chancellor's manor, and I am the true legitimate daughter.
Get out. No, you're not going anywhere. Father has already ordered that in 3 days you will be sent to a countryside estate. For the rest of your lives, you will never return to the capital.
Impossible! You're lying!
Juliana, stop bluffing. Even if Master is angry, he would never send away his lawful wife and legitimate daughter.
Lawful wife, legitimate daughter. Father only cares about benefits. What lawful wife and legitimate daughter? I knew you wouldn't believe me. So, I brought this.
From today on, all accounts of the manor will be managed by Juliana. Mother and Father really giving the managing power to this bitch. And this...
Dispatch 6 servant maids.
And 4 guards.
To head immediately to work at West Villa. In 3 days transfer Venus. And Janice to West Villa. Without fail.
This is indeed the Chancellor's handwriting. And his private seal. No! Impossible! How is this possible?
This morning, Father has already ordered his men to seal your spring haul. Along with your dowry chests, they have all been counted too. At the Grand Princess's manor, you lost all your dignity and made Father the laughingstock of the capital. Do you think he will still keep you around as an eyesore?
Impossible! I am Dad's real daughter.
A daughter who caused him such great disgrace is worse than no daughter at all.
Nonsense! Dad loves me the most!
What kind of person Father is? Your mother knows better than you. Why don't you ask her, when she was pregnant with you, what Father actually did? Seeing as you helped me marry into the Marquis's manor, I advise you to make your plans soon.
Mother! What did that mean when you were pregnant with me? What did Father do?
He went to Leon's family dinner. But at the dinner he fancied Leon's wife, Leslie.
Leslie? That filthy mutt!
What filthy mutt? She's the Minister of Revenue's wife.
What?
The day Leslie moved in, I was so furious I almost miscarried. But he couldn't care less. His entire mind was on that bitch.
But all these years, Dad was really good to me.
That's because of your engagement to the Marquis's manor. You can pave the way for his ambitions.
The Western Estate? It's the most remote estate. Going there is just like going to prison. Mom? I don't want to go to the estate. I won't go.
Don't be afraid, John. Mom has a plan. I won't ever let your father send us to that estate.
Madam, there's movement at the ancestral hall. Venus really couldn't sit still. She just secretly gave money to the gatekeeper to send a letter out. The fish took the bait. Madam, the Chancellor clearly didn't say he'd send them to the estate. That document and private seal are fake, of course. They're all fake. It was just a trap. Quinn, come closer, do something for me. Go on. Father, Mother, what they owe you. I'll get it all back soon. Chancellor, this table of dishes Madam personally oversaw the kitchen making it. Madam said you've been tired lately and need some nourishment.
Juliana is very thoughtful.
Father, try this bamboo shoot just dug up outside the city this morning.
Fresh and tender.
Father, I want to tell you something.
Just tell me.
My temporary management of the manor lacks proper justification after all. Moreover, I am now the lady of the Marquis's manor. If I stay at the Chancellor's manor for long, it might cause gossip.
Then what do you say?
Why not? Let Mother out. Mother has been married to Father for so many years. Even if she lacks merit, she's worked hard. After being locked up for so long, she must have realized her mistakes.
She treated you so harshly before, don't you hate her?
Mother was just afraid I would affect my sister, that's why she did that. I have everything I need now. Let bygones be bygones.
Compared to those two, you're much more forgiving. All right. I'll get someone, Master.
Master, the backyard! The backyard is on fire!
What?
Let's go. Watch the show.
Mother, it looks like a fire outside.
Mother is here, why panic?
Venus!
Helen!
Hurry, it's total chaos outside. Come with me.
Did you start the fire?
Stop asking, we won't make it if we don't leave now.
Jan, let's go! Where to? I'm not leaving. Your father abandoned us. Do you want to stay here and die? I am the true daughter of the Chancellor's manor. If I leave, wouldn't that make it too easy for Juliana?
If we delay, it'll be too late. Let's go.
Jan, once I'm settled, I'll come back for you. Mother!
Let's hide here first. Then we can leave through the back door.
No, I need to go back for John.
Venus, even a tiger doesn't eat its cubs. Silas won't hurt Jan in any way. As for you, if you don't leave now, you'll never be able to leave.
But... Venus! It's Helen!
I've waited for this day for way too long. If Silas hadn't stolen you away, we would have been married long ago.
I've waited for this day. For 20 years.
Shameless adulterers!
Mother, Uncle! You two!
How dare you see a man behind my back!
Honey, it's not what you think!
Silas, you betrayed my cousin first. You were going to send her to the estate. How could I not come to rescue her?
When did I ever say I would send them to the estate?
It was Juliana. She brought your documents here, saying you were going to send me and my mother to the estate.
Sister, you can't just talk nonsense.
It was you! You were the one who showed us the documents! The documents even had Father's personal seal on them!
Where's the proof?
Proof! The proof was taken by you long ago!
Making claims without proof to ruin my reputation is what you do best, Sister you.
Helen, did you set the fire in the backyard?
It wasn't me. How would I dare set fire to the Chancellor's manor?
I know now, it was Juliana. She set me up.
Set you up for what?
You set the fire on purpose, and you tricked cousin into coming here. Honey, I am innocent. Juliana is trying to frame me.
Juliana, is this true?
Uncle, you just said you heard Mother was being sent to the estate outside the city, so you broke into the Chancellor's manor at night.
Exactly.
But Mother and sister were locked in the ancestral hall. Where did you hear they were being sent to the estate?
I have my cousin's plea for help. I have it on me right now.
Helen.
Helen!
My husband wants to send Jan and me to the villa, never to return. If you still care for me, meet me at midnight, by the back door. This is your handwriting. What do you have to say for yourself?
Honey, this letter is forged. Juliana copied my handwriting.
Mother, that's an odd thing to say. How would I know about your affair with Uncle and write such a scandalous letter?
You... Honey, my love for you is true. My cousin and I are innocent. I was framed tonight, honey.
That day at the Grand Princess's manor, out of respect for Father, I didn't dare to ask why my sister's blood didn't mix with Father's.
To think I trusted you so much, even if Jan's blood didn't mix with mine, I still believed that Jan was my own flesh and blood. Venus, how could you do this to me?
I didn't Jan as your own flesh and blood.
Guards, tie up this adulterous couple.
Honey, if you don't believe me, we can do another blood test. Jan really is your daughter.
Father, there's one more thing I must tell you today. While checking the accounts, I found that Mother has embezzled funds for years and sold ancestral properties totaling over 100,000 tiles. I've already investigated. All this money ultimately went to Uncle's bank.
Bitch! You took my money to give to your lover.
No, that money was all what my cousin asked me to save for her.
To save for her.
Save for her.
Save for her. Save for her. Save for you, save for you. Honey. Save.
Honey! He's dead! You beat him to death! Silas, you hypocrite! You think you're some saint!
You betrayed me first, and you dare scold me!
You hold a high position, but lusted after your colleague's wife! You drove the Lin family to ruin! When you married me, you promised to be faithful! But then you slept with my dowry maid! When I was pregnant with Jan, you brought Leslie into the manor by force, nearly causing me to miscarry!
Father, shut up! Take this mad woman and beat her to death!
Mother is just speaking out of anger.
And this bastard beat her to death too!
Don't you dare!
Why wouldn't I?
Even beasts spare their young. Are you really going to beat your own flesh and blood to death?
I only have one daughter. That is Juliana.
Father, Juliana is Leon's daughter. She came to our family to seek revenge.
Who is Leon?
Shut up!
Jan! Silas! You're scared.
Scared of what?
You're afraid I'll expose all your dirty secrets. You're afraid Juliana will find out about her past and take revenge on you.
Spout nonsense again. And I won't care about our years of affection.
If you don't want people to know, you shouldn't have done it, Silas. You thought your evil deeds were flawless, but they're full of holes.
What do you mean by that?
The letter you wrote to the High Court ordering them to forge Leon's suicide note is in my hands.
Are you threatening me?
Even if I die, I'll drag you down with me.
I'll kill you.
If I die tomorrow, that letter will end up at the High Court.
I've already burned that letter. I don't believe you.
That letter? I I replaced it a long time ago, and the one you tried to silence, that jailer Seth, is not dead. I've been hiding him. In the West Oil Mill cellar, he can prove Leon didn't hang himself. He was strangled to death.
Father, even if Mother made mistakes, he doesn't deserve to die.
Hypocrite! The root of all this trouble comes from you. You are the curse.
Mother, how can you be so ungrateful and bite the hand that feeds you?
Silas! You played people your whole life only to get played yourself. She tricked you. He's not your flesh and blood.
You're talking nonsense! Juliana and I did a blood test, and our blood merged.
That's because she tampered with the water.
The one who tampered with it was Janice.
You won't shed a tear until you see the coffin. The jade pendant proving she's a Lynn family remnant I already gave to Second Prince Henry. Second Prince Henry and the Marquis's manor have always been at odds. He definitely won't spare you.
Mother, are you talking about this pendant?
Mother, didn't you say the jade pendant was already given to Second Prince Henry?
I had your uncle take the jade pendant. It was you. You intercepted the jade pendant.
This jade pendant is an heirloom of the Lin family. It naturally belongs to its original owner.
How did you know this jade pendant was in my hands?
Mother, how could they treat you like this?
Jules, tell Mom first. Who gave you the name Juliana?
It was the madam. The madam gave me the surname.
It was her. When I first got pregnant with you, your dad gave you the name Juliana and carved it on the heirloom jade pendant. This jade pendant might have fallen into Venus's hands.
How could it be?
This jade pendant can prove you are a daughter of the Lin family, but it can also get you killed.
My mom expected long ago you would use this jade pendant to harm me. How could I let this jade pendant fall into the hands of others?
You knew everything. Silas, you were fooled by her. She's long known that you are her father's murderer.
Juliana!
Silas! You don't deserve to say my name. My dad is Leon. My mom is Leslie, and you are the one who killed them. Today, I will avenge them.
Just you wanting to bring me down. You overestimate yourself.
Then what if you include me?
Chancellor, don't tell me you dare look down on me.
Lord Charles, this woman is a traitor's orphan. If you shield her, it's deceiving the Emperor. If His Majesty finds out, you won't escape punishment.
His Majesty issued a secret decree for me to reopen Leon's case.
You have no proof. Yet you want to convict a Chancellor.
Indeed, this case lacked evidence initially. However, thanks to your wife choosing justice over family, she provided key evidence men. Bring the witness.
Madam, they suddenly barged into my room and took the things you hid there.
This was found in Nanny Lou's room, your handwritten letter. Also, this man has confessed. Back then, acting on your orders, he severely tortured Leon, forced a confession, and strangled him, faking a suicide.
What else do you have to say? This evidence and the witnesses are all fake. I demand to see His Majesty.
Stubborn fool. Today I'll make you concede completely. Bring up the last witness.
Leslie!
Leslie!
Mother.
Jules.
Mother. My dear.
Jules.
Husband. What's going on?
When we got married, I had Zane secretly watch the Chancellor's manor, and he accidentally saved your dying mother. That's why when you went to the boneyard, you didn't find her body.
I see. You saved my mother.
For the past 5 years, I sought out the best doctors to heal her.
Mother, I thought I would never see you again.
Jules, you've suffered a lot. What you did for us, Mom knows everything.
From now on, we'll never be apart.
Silas, at this point, what do you have to say for yourself? Not only that, over the years you took bribes and sold official titles, All evidence has been verified. Now it will be handed to the High Court.
Silas! You're finally getting what you deserve!
It's you! It's all your fault! Die!
You killed me!
Go to hell! Seize him!
Lord Charles! Venus is dead, Silas. You're ruthless. Killing your own wife adds to your crimes.
You deserve to die! All of you deserve to die! Escort him down. To await his sentence, take him away.
It's fine now.
Imperial decree. Lord Charles, Lady Juliana, receive the decree. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees. After the joint trial, it is proven that former Revenue Minister Leon's corruption case was framed by villains. He is hereby exonerated, restored to his former post, reburied with proper rites to comfort his loyal soul. His daughter, Juliana, although assumed a false identity, endured great humiliation to seek justice for her father. Her resolve is commendable, her situation pitiful, her filial piety moved heaven, a model for all women. She is specially granted the title of first-rank madam to recognize her merit and spread her name. The guilty official Silas held a high position but harbored evil intentions. Seized another's wife, framed loyal officials, deceived the emperor, committed heinous crimes. It is hereby ordered to strip his uniform, deprive him of all ranks and titles, throw him into death row, to be executed in autumn, confiscate Chancellor's manor, all properties to be confiscated, relatives and servants will be punished strictly by law as a warning to others. Respect this. Lord Charles, Lady Juliana, please receive the decree.
I receive the decree.
Look, I actually waited in line for an hour to buy you this dessert.
Why wait in line yourself, husband?
If I wait in line myself, it'll definitely taste sweeter.
The Chancellor was beheaded at the Meridian Gate the other day. His head is still hanging on the city wall.
Good riddance. A good official like Leon was ruined by him.
Exactly.
Father-in-law's name has been cleared. You should be happier.
Father, can finally rest in peace.
Crazy woman.
Stealing my stuff again, I'll beat you to death.
Miss.
Janice.
Too much blood, don't kill me!
She's actually still alive. She got off too easy.
For someone like her, living like this now is probably worse than death.
You have a point.
I've always wanted to ask, why did you help me?
Because in you, I see a reflection of myself.
What?
As the heir of the Marquis's manor. Why don't I have the old madam's favor?
Why is that?
Because my mother was a mere maid. The old madam had no son, so I was raised as the legitimate son. So my title as the heir of the Marquis's manor is completely illegitimate.
So you've always played the part of a useless playboy with a terrible reputation.
I was biding my time and keeping a low profile. You were the fake daughter of the Chancellor. I'm the fake heir of the Marquis's manor. We are a match made in heaven.
Who's a match made in heaven with you? I am now the daughter of the minister's manor, Juliana.
Right. It is I who is unworthy of you.
Smooth talker.
Let's go. Liam and mother-in-law are still waiting for us.
Honey, let's go home.